Magu Zian Sho. Magu brings immortality, the way of infinite harmony, path of Her Holiness, Princess Magu, divinity of cannabis. What is the way of infinite harmony? The way of infinite harmony is a Taoist practice based on the immortalization of Her Holiness, Princess Magu, divinity of cannabis. Sending you love and gratitude. Hey, check, sisters and brothers. Welcome to Pernatur Kemet. I am Professor R.T. Bates. Welcome. And this is an introduction to the Art of Life Consultant Certification course. And in this video we're going to be discussing herbs, or more specifically Chinese tonic herbs. Now in Taoism in general, and in the art of life, Tao life, this system that I've developed specifically, herbs are not used like in the Western sense for either trying to heal something or trying to make the body do something other than for itself. Tonic herbs mainly in this system are mainly really for energy, different types of energy, whereas food, in the other video we talked about the 5 tastes of foods, whereas foods are more for the physical body and you draw some energy from the foods. Tonic herbs are more for your energy system, or what they call qi or qi. You understand? So with the tonic herbs, we're usually looking at trying to balance. Everything is about balance, no matter what your part of this system that you're dealing with. The end result that you want is balance. You understand? Not one thing higher than the other or whatever. Everything is about balance. I believe they call it homeostasis. So, so our herbology, which also includes the Magu being the MAri-HuAna and the the cannabis, but I'll get into that in a separate video. So again, one of the excerpts from my book, from the guide that you get with the course guide, and it says, to live good, you must eat good, but simply eating good may not keep you from getting sick. Something is missing from store-bought or common foods. And this is a while back, but what is really not just missing, we're now talking about things that are being done to the food, not even additives, but GMO, genetically modified organisms, all that. So we that's why we want to get into growing our own foods there. But anyway, let me keep reading. Store-bought foods. But if we can live off of these weak foods, then strong foods must be able to strengthen life. We artisans, art of life, a practitioner of the art of life is an artisan. We artisans have investigated the jungles, mountains, flatlands, and bodies of water to test the plants, animals, and minerals for the properties that would benefit humans, or humans as we say. We have developed dietary techniques that are the right arm of the artisan of life. I'm trying to ignore that. We depend on herbs in order to evolve into the kingdom of the Most High, prevent and or heal physical illnesses by adjusting the flow of chi. Like I said, with the herbs, where you're trying to balance the chi. Sometimes you have too much and you want to calm down, or sometimes you don't have enough and you need to pick up. But it's about balance, not about making you something. So we depend on herbs in order to evolve into the kingdom of the Most High. It says regular foods only represent a small part of all the foods, and believe me, I found out that even, for instance, apples, we don't even know how many apples there really are. What we find in the supermarkets, 5 or whatever varieties of apples there, and I'm talking about lettuce, every type of food, and we only see a little bit of these foods, especially here in the hood. So we separate the herbs down, like I said, into different temperatures. So hot is a strong positive or strong yang. Warm herbs that warm you up are medium positive energy. And then you have neutral herbs, you have cool herbs, and then you have cold herbs. So depending on what you're trying to do, you have to adjust your formula. That's the other thing in tonic herbalism. It's not about taking one herb to try to do one thing. Even though you can take one of these herbs and do some great things with your energy and stuff, but we usually combine them in formulas. One of the greatest herbs that in Chinese herbology is Chinese licorice. Okay, it's sweet, but I sell it to people for diabetes. Yes, it balances the blood sugar. You understand? Not only does it balance the blood sugar, but it strengthens. Excuse me. It strengthens the stomach. It opens up all what they call the meridians of the body. It strengthens the muscles because the muscles are connected with the stomach, etc. So we're going to be making our own, or we're already making our own tonic herb formulas. And again, I'll talk about the Margu, which is the alchemy. Here we have Dong Guai, or Dong Quai. This is a good woman's herb by itself again. But we usually again make at least 2 to 3 or 4 other herbs in it to make a formula. Because we're trying to do a whole body thing with the herbalism, not just go to any specific illness or anything. Whatever you have, if you strengthen the internal organs, the energy system, and the physical external body, you are not going to get sick. Oh, this is good stuff. Chinese cinnamon. Chinese cinnamon is good for what they call circulation sex. Ooh, circulation sex. And man, you have all kinds of herbs. We use Hong Qi to strengthen the Qi and strengthen the muscles of the legs. Because in Gong Fu we do what's called static postures or static meditations, where we're standing like in a horse stance. I'm doing it kind of low. I don't do it this low. I'm up but we try to stand for a length of time. So things like this, again in a formula, strengthens the legs. And then we have all kinds of stuff. These two, I'm not going to tell you what they are. They're dark brown and almost black. These two are making a formula that's going to be a coffee replacement. Ooh, tastes really good, and especially mixed with hemp seeds. So all these types of formulas, we have women formulas, men formulas. Okay, and now there's different categories. That's the tonic herbs. Then we have training herbs. For, again, like for stances and for strengthened martial art training and stuff. And the third category, well, besides the fourth category, the MAri-HuAna, the third category is the first aid. We have herbal first aid, like I meant to bring it out. We have what's called TAO. It stops external bleeding, and you can take it internally, it'll stop internal bleeding. And then you have JAMM for hit medicine, like when you break your knuckles up, and you can put that on and it'll take the bruise and pain away. This is how we cook our herbs, right quick. You know, you put this in the water in the pot and let it boil. You don't boil the herbs in the metal pot. You put this in the pot, boil herbs, and then you get to drink out of cool stuff like this. And use cool spoons like this to stir it up. Yay! Ho, ho, like. Okay, so that's it for the herbal portion of the Art of Life or TAO Life Consultants Certification course. I hope to hear from you soon. I hope you'll join. It's a 9-month certification course, and you're going to learn a whole bunch of good stuff, and you're never going to get sick again, and you're going to make money, and you're going to help other people, and hey, chat. Peace. Peace.